We're on consultation stage. I'm going to meet the lady today. I'm going to be doing a staircase basically. So she's completed the what's it called, the questionnaire already. So basically today is just for me to go and take measurements using my laser. So yes, I always bring my laser measurer. I always bring that. This is very, very handy. However, I'm so old school and I don't always trust this, although it is very accurate, it is. But I always bring a standard tape measure as well. This is a 5-meter tape measure, which is more than long enough to measure most interior places. So I normally have that, always have my iPad with me. Sometimes I use this to scan a room as well, but today is going to be a little bit awkward because it's actually a staircase, it's not a room. I'm literally there just to do a staircase, which should be interesting because I've never actually done a staircase before, I don't think. I'm working on a staircase now, but it's a staircase and a room, so this is just a staircase, so that should be interesting. Have a look at the pictures. Where are the pictures? I normally create a folder on my iPad with the pictures. So these are the only pictures that I have of the project so far, because obviously I've never been there, but these are pictures that the client has sent me already. So yeah, so basically I'll just go in, I'll take some more pictures, take all the measurements, and then we'll discuss what we're gonna go for, what she likes, what I think works, and all that other jazz. So that will more or less be it for today. And obviously I'll go away, with all the information, all the measurements and everything, and then I'll draw up a floor plan, I'll draw up a 3D render, and then present my ideas to the client. And the client would usually say, yay, I love it, let's go with it, or yay, I love it, but let's change this, or let's change that. Or they say, nay, I don't love it, which has so far never happened. Hopefully never does, but it could happen. But yeah, so that would be the next step. And then once she says yay, then we move forward with getting contractors in and getting the work done, honey. Getting the work done and ordering all the bits and what. So yep, should be a nice little fun project. So yeah, that's it. Thought I'd bring you guys behind the scenes a little bit.
So here's pretty much what the space looks like now. It's quite a spacious entryway. We can do quite a bit with this area. But yeah, it's really just cosmetic. The walls aren't in really terrible condition. As you can see, there's a brown carpet which really needs to be pulled up. So yeah, overall a really nice space to work with. So as always, after viewing this space and having a chat with the client, I then go away and I draw up a floor plan and I come up with a concept. And this is the concept that I came up with. And this really was, the vision really came from the client. I just made her vision cohesive and brought it all together so that she could visualize what the space would look like. The client is very much into earthy vibes and warm tones, so my next task was to find the perfect paint color that would work with that scheme.
So I'm getting some paint. Well, I've just got some paints mixed, guys, from Valspar. This is Valspar Packed Sand, and this is actually Farrow and Ball. So here's a little tip for you guys. This is the Farrow and Ball chart. So basically you can find whatever color you like from Farrow and Ball, because they do some amazing colors, and then get Valspar to scan that color. So yeah, it's basically a Farrow and Ball color but at a cheaper price. Got to be creative, guys. So I've gone for this Oxford Stone. They actually look really similar, like really similar. I think they use a lot of similar tones, but this one is slightly lighter than this, and on the wall they'll probably look completely different. So yeah, anyway guys, that's just a little tip for y'all. So although they looked the same, they are clearly not the same. We've just tested it and dried it. The Farrow and Ball inspired one is actually quite a bit lighter. It's got more of a cream tone, and this one has got more of a taupe kind of tone. I really like both of them, to be honest, so let's see what the client thinks.
So the client decided to go for the Pharaoh and Ball inspired paint color. So I'm taking another trip back to B&Q to get the paint mixed in a larger paint pot and also pick up a few other bits that's needed for the project.
Who begged me to bring these girls out with me today? Who begged me? No, seriously, calm down. I'm trying to work and these girls are doing a madness in B&Q. Someone send help, because they think everything is a game. Where are you taking that? Where are you going?
On the following day, I stopped off at the project to deliver all the paints and also check on the progress of the work and ensure that the contractor is just on the same page as me, really. So as you can see here, prep work is fully underway and almost ready to begin painting. I pretty much left the painter to crack on with the painting, and he sent me daily updates of progress. Once he had finished all the painting, the carpet fitter came in and he was supposed to fit the carpet. However, whilst I was out shopping for the accessory pieces, I did get an unexpected phone call letting me know that there was no carpet underlay on site.
Good afternoon, Contact Captain. How can I help?
Hi there, I placed an order and it got delivered. However, the underlay didn't arrive with the carpet. Absolute nightmare, guys. In these situations, it's just so hard to avoid because it's, again, out of my control. So today's not really going well at all because the carpet fitter is at the Lambeth project and he can't fit the carpet.
Thank you.
He can't fit the carpet because there's no underlay. It seems that I ordered too little beading as well for the flooring, so it's just another annoying situation because it's going to mean we're going to have to order another piece and then have the fitter come back and do it, which is just a waste of time, money and resources, but there you go.
I then ended up spending about half an hour in this store trying to resolve this problem. I was back and forth on the phone to the carpet supplier to try to get someone to come out that particular day because I really didn't want my carpet fitter to go back home and have to return the following day. So in the end, I actually did get the result that I wanted and the carpet fitter was able to show up that day. With regards to the beading, I then set off to go to B&Q again to see if I could get a replacement beading. Although the beading that we purchased was purchased online, I was taking a gamble, but I thought I'd give it a try anyways.
Hey guys, so today is a new morning. Yesterday was so dramatic, like so many different issues happened yesterday, so many problems happened yesterday. You know, issues with the carpet underlay not arriving, issues with there being not enough beading for the flooring in the entryway, which was just an absolute nightmare because basically the online store that I purchased the flooring and beading from was charging £35 for delivery, and that's irrespective of whatever you buy, but however much you buy basically, which is just absolutely absurd. Like, I get it, but it's absurd. Like, why am I going to pay £35 for something that actually costs £12? It doesn't make any sense. So in me trying to be really cost effective, I have gone to B&Q. I've bought several sticks of beading, as you can see here in my car. Bought that, gone to the Lambeth project, drove loads of miles to get there, only for none of the beading to match. And I'm quite particular with these kind of things, and I feel like if you're gonna do a job properly. I could have put one of the beadings, there was a slightly close match and it could have worked, but because I know that it's different and I can see that it's different, I couldn't do it. I really couldn't do it to myself. The client was happy to go with it, but I couldn't do it to myself. So I just said, you know what, sod it, I'll have to pay for the I'd have to bear the cost of the delivery, because it's only fair, because the bottom line is it was my mistake. I don't know if I measured it wrong, or I don't think I measured it wrong. I feel like I was trying to be cost effective, or I just made a simple error, because I think in my design pack that I sent to the client, I actually put in there that she should order 3 to 4 pieces, but then when she asked me on WhatsApp, I said 3 pieces. So I think like in my rush of trying to respond to messages and stuff, I've just said 3. But this is a lesson, guys. Always check over things. Check over what you've already sent to the client. If the client asks you a question and you're like busy, check back, or tell them to check back. Because if she had checked back and said, oh Jem, I've seen that you said order 3 to 4, maybe that would have triggered my mind and I would have said, oh yeah, order 4 rather than 3. Anyways, regardless, I purchased the beading online. I went online. I just decided to do next day delivery. Next day delivery costed £50, guys. £50 is ridiculous, but yeah, £50. So I paid £50 for delivery just for beading, and also some floor door separators as well, which wasn't included in originally because we were just going to use gold ones, but just decided we'll go for the wood. So £50 I paid for that, and obviously I am bearing the cost for that. That is not a cost that I'm going to charge the client for, because it is my mistake. And again, another lesson for you guys, mistakes are going to be made, you know, issues are going to arise. It's just the way, it's the nature of the beast. It happens. And being an interior decorator or designer, you're human. You're not like some supernatural who doesn't make any mistakes. You will make some mistakes, but it's not about the mistakes. It's about how you resolve the problems and how you rectify issues when they arise. And I feel like I've done a good job at rectifying it. I've taken responsibility and I've covered the cost, and I've done it in a way where the job is still going to be complete within the time frame that we set. So the job is pretty much complete now, but we just have to put the beading on and that's it, job done. So it doesn't extend another week or 2 waiting for a delivery that is going to cost £15 less. It just doesn't make sense. So guys, that's the result. I'm pleased. I'm pleased with how the project turned out. I'm pleased with, it was a very smooth project, this one. There wasn't many glitches. So yeah, I'm really happy with that. But I just thought I'd give you guys a little bit of feedback, give you guys a little bit of yeah, just let you know what's been going on and how I've kind of dealt with the issues that have arose, because these are things that I think will be helpful for those of you who would like to start this kind of business, or is thinking of getting in or working for an interior design or decorating firm. So yeah, I hope that was helpful, guys, and I shall see you soon.